For his phone plan at all.
I was gonna say, do you think Bill pays for Mint Mobile?
Are you unaware of Frank's generational wealth?
Greg knows more than any of us.
Yeah.
I know a lot. I know the lore.
Okay. Okay, we're
If
streaming.
I break up and I have an answer, can I just put it in the chat?
Yeah.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, sure. Okay, all right. That means it's time to play America's favorite summer tournament. That is right. It's the Ocho Summer Showdown. As always, I'm your host, someone who drinks milk when they eat pizza. Today we have an interesting. We have maybe the most anticipated matchup of the first three rounds. We have the Wandering Broncos, led by Matt, and the Tropical Torchics, led by Neil. So it's sure to be dynamite between the two of them and the fans. 0-1 are the Broncos, having lost 10-9 in overtime to the Summerhawks, and the Tropical Torchics won 10-7 versus the Summer Shandies last week. Tonight's niches are 2010's NHL career path for Austin and Italian brain rot memes for Andrew. 2000's Pixar voice actors for Craig, and I took less care with the don't stop laughing and JRPGs for Cooper. Shut up. Mario Kart C-listers.
Wait, what is a JRPG?
Japanese RPG, man.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's not it, but that's all that we're willing to, divulge without being potentially canceled.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Does J stand for something I'm not thinking of?
No. It's just the demographic of characters that's usually represented in JRPGs.
Like girls? Is this a swimsuit?
Let's just say that the
situation?
Japanese people are a little bit more liberal about their age of consent than we might be.
What the fuck are you talking? All right, I went off the Wikipedia. We're moving on.
Guys, I think
Manchester United does not support this. We just want to make that clear on behalf of Stephen and Frank.
The Wandering Francos might, to be honest.
All right, Mario Kart. Who's doubling Mario Kart C-listers?
Okay, guys, here's the thing. I feel like they'll get this if we miss it, but also, I definitely know every character that's ever been in Mario Kart.
Do you know the new
I was
ones?
going to say, I kind of like this one, weirdly.
But I was gonna say we're gonna get baseball. That's not any more help with Neil. Actually, I think we're gonna get soccer today, so let's just double that.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, we'll hold off.
Okay, Torchics, are you doubling?
No.
Okay. First up for the Broncos, name two of the three playable characters from Mario Kart World.
Okay,
The
well,
pink one's Birdo.
Birdo and I should know both of these. It's I think it's Chuck on the left. The one on the right is actually easier, but I'm blanking on its name.
Oh, what is that thing's name?
I'm pretty sure it's Chargin' Chuck because he's in the golf game. The golf game. I actually haven't seen him in Mario Kart.
I don't know who that person is on the left, so if you
The guy
wanna
on the
go-
left,
I
the guy on the
think
left
the
is
guy
in
on the right is Chuck.
what? No. The guy on the left is Chargin' Chuck. Because he's in the plot of the golf Mario game, which I played like a year ago or 2 years ago. Let's say.
Is that Monty Mole? Hold on.
Oh, yes,
no,
it
that's
is.
right. Yeah.
It is. It's Birdo
Okay.
and Monty Mole.
Good work,
Yeah.
Goldbrew. All right, Birdo and Monty Mole. Final answer.
Ding. That is correct, though. Charging.
Oh, I was right too. Let's go. I didn't know if the Chargin was only part of his name in the golf game or if it was his actual name.
Nah, tis canon. Okay. Early 1-0 lead. Torchics to tie it up. Two of the three playable characters in Mario Kart World.
Easy.
Okay. I just have to try to remember. I know one. I know the left guy. Can you guys help me out with the other two? I obviously know where, I've seen both of them. I'm blanking on the names of them.
You know the left guy out of all three of these?
Yeah.
Mario Kart World?
Is this out yet?
Yeah, it's really good.
Oh, actually, we have to get the new Mario Kart.
It's with the Switch too.
Let's get a new Switch.
I think I'm back.
2 weeks ago? What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Give me a.
I
Okay,
don't
I'm gonna
know.
say Nabi and Pianta.
Oh,
Final answer.
What was that? The first one?
Nabi and Pianta. Fuck.
it's Pianta and Lakitu, middle and right.
Lakitu's on the right,
God
yeah.
damn it, dude.
Final answer. It's Nabbit, isn't it?
Nabi. Fuck.
It's
Okay.
a rocket that nabs. Okay, so we have a sweep of Mario Kart C-listers. Big video game team are the Broncos. Up next, we have Take a Walk. This is a geography category, and I'm going to keep it relatively vague. Would either team like to double?
No. Hey Cooper, can I ask you, outside of your niches, what are your like go-to?
I mean, I can
categories?
do geography, but like
Okay.
the vagueness of it, I'm not sure.
Okay. No, we won't double though.
Get a load of this guy telling me I'm unprepared. He didn't even read my scouting report. Broncos. If you were walking from St. Louis to Houston and stopped at the halfway point, what state would you be in?
I just want to say that I like these questions, but the one website I use to do these I can't find anymore. So I'm gonna need Qualls' source on this later. I'm thinking Arkansas.
I'm good with that.
I mean, I'm thinking my thought is
So I'm
it's almost
sorry.
directly south, just a little bit west.
I think that's fine. What I will also say though is that Houston is, I mean, it's somewhat far south, right? So
Could it just be Texas? That's like kind of what I'm wondering.
I don't think it's Texas. I think it's about that. But
Okay. Well, Arkansas will be the last state like above Texas in that one.
5.
All right, we'll say Arkansas final.
Ding. That is correct. I Arkansas, I conquered, and with that 3-0 for the Torchics. If you were walking from Charlotte to Indianapolis and stopped at exactly the halfway point, what state would you be in?
Indiana.
Immediately think Kentucky.
sure, let's do that.
I don't think you'd go through I don't know, walking. I'm assuming like on the fucking highway or some shit.
Yeah, it's
But
probably Kentucky because I was wondering that or Ohio too. So if you felt Kentucky, we should just go with
That's good. I like that.
okay, Kentucky final.
Ding.
He immediately thought Kentucky, and he immediately thought correctly. So far, every point's been gotten. 4 points on the board, 4 points taken. All right, our first niche round of the night, 2010's NHL career paths for Austin and anyone on the Broncos who wants to help for 2 points. What journeyman winger had this career path? Though he technically debuted before 2010, he played the entire 2010, so please don't kill me over this one. New York Islanders, Calgary Flames, Columbus Blue Jackets, Pittsburgh Penguins, Colorado Avalanche, Dallas Stars.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's a long fucking career, so
Holy shit, guys! Cooper Flag went first overall.
What? This is shocking. I'm shocked.
Can't believe they didn't trade it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna help with this one. So this is great.
my first guess I thought it was Cogliano, but it's not.
Jack.
He played like half of these. If like I know the 23 and 24 stars well because of Ashley, but we weren't dating like that.
Dude, this is fucking wild.
Yeah, Qualls had a lot of really hard niches in the first part of this.
Dude, I don't even have a fucking guess. This is wild.
Okay.
Wild is
I
incorrect.
might kill him over this one.
I can name people that have played for some of these teams.
That's good.
And Jamie Benn still plays, so it can't be him. Did Johnny Gaudreau ever play for the Islanders? I don't fucking know. I don't think so.
5.
Johnny Gaudreau, R.I.P. Final.
This is Blake Kamau.
I got 3 of the letters right.
Balls, I've never heard of that man in my life. You have no idea.
Yeah, I don't like that question at all. That's fucking absurd.
How is that?
Wait, pause.
Hang on,
Can
I gotta look
ask,
this dude up.
can I ask you
To
what
put this
you-
in baseball terms, he's like asking about former backup shortstop Paul Yanish.
Can I ask you what you searched to like look up this question?
Uh,
Like, what does your Google history look like for this question?
It said hot NHL players who played for a lot of teams. I got, okay, JRPGs to tie it up.
You got this, Cooper.
All right.
What franchise produced by Capcom that was first released in 2012 with its sequel coming out in 2024 follows a playable character?
Oh, Dragon's Dogma Final.
Ding.
That's correct. Dragon's Dogma.
Walls tipping the scales in favor of his buddy. I've seen this. I've seen the script.
Aren't you guys friends too?
A career plus minus player
what?
minus 96.
Oh.
Wild.
Was Blake Camo?
That's
Cooper
fucking
trusts
so
that
good.
Qualls would never tip the scales in Matt's favor, not even when he plays with Matt on the same team.
Yeah, he's more of a hindrance than anything.
I thought this would be a really big combative thing between Matt and Neil. Turns out it was just the roast.
Oh, no. I have the utmost respect for Matt.
All right. College basketball Hall of Very Good. Would either team like to double?
Juan Dixon.
Okay, we're going to have to think about what non-sports we're going to double on because I don't feel confident doubling on any sport that we have this week. So obviously not doubling this.
This does not comport with my team strengths, I don't believe.
Oh fuck God, no way. We need Steven here.
Okay, Franco's. What is the name of this?
Oh, it's a UConn guy. Andrew.
Who's a junior on the national championship team and averaged 17.4 points per game as a senior.
Is this that Boatwright dude?
Yeah.
What was his first name?
Kevin? I think.
What did you say, Kevin?
I think it's Kevin.
Okay. He's the only name I remember from the 2014 team.
Not Shabazz Napier.
Besides Shabazz, yeah. Is this Shabazz?
No, it's not Shabazz.
Okay.
I know that. That's the one contribution I'll make. That is not
Okay.
Shabazz name.
Kevin Boatwright, finally.
It's Ryan Boatwright.
Oh.
Nabbit situation. Ryan Boatwright, final answer.
Ding.
That's correct. It is Ryan Boatwright.
UConn was bad at that time. I'm sorry, guys.
A bit of a hosting fumble to give a UConn fan a UConn question, but it fortunately did not matter.
I went there for undergrad. It's not even a fan thing.
Went there for undergrad. Okay. Torchix. Who is the name of this Indiana guard who was a 4-year starter who averaged 17.3 points per game his senior year en route to the Sweet 16?
Is this Yogi Ferrell?
Of course it is.
I think that's what Yogi Ferrell looks like. Mavs legend. Speaking of the Mavs, I think
It's hard to not know the first name of the guy. when his first name is
Yogi Ferrell final. Sorry. Wait, what'd you say?
Yogi Ferrell is correct.
I said it's hard to forget the first name of a guy when his name is Yogi.
Yeah.
Okay, doing lines. This is about offensive lines in the NFL. And I'll specify the schools that they went to. Would either team like to double?
No way.
Fuck no.
All right, cool. Broncos. What AFC team's offensive line that was ranked second by Pro Football Focus, that's this past season, had starters that went to the following schools, going from left to right on the line: Notre Dame, Cal, Michigan, Minnesota, Washington.
Well, I was gonna say Colts get Quentin Nelson, but he's not a tackle, so I'm out of ideas. That's all I had.
Oh my god. I'm trying to go with
Such
Cal.
a fried game.
There can't be many Cal fucking linemen in the league.
Bro, I can't name linemen by school in general like that.
The only Michigan center I know is the one the Saints drafted a couple of years ago, but this is an AFC team.
What's the Cardinals line looking like? Anybody know? Anybody in the game know?
AFC.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Who was a good offensive line in the AFC? I don't even know that. Like
Me neither.
Bengals still got a bad offensive line, I assume.
Not the Ravens.
Okay. Well, that would have
I
my
don't
guess.
think.
Who won the let's say it's the Broncos. That's a team.
Is Joe okay? I don't know why I'm thinking out loud. Is Chargers maybe Joe Alt? I think I don't know. Chargers final answer. Fuck.
Austin famously saying it was not the Ravens. It is the Ravens.
Okay. We always guess it's the Ravens if Paul's made the question.
You got to play the host. You got to play
That's
the
on
host.
me. That's on me.
PD's hosting. You got to guess the Browns. So like
I had
it's just
nothing.
Ronnie
I had
Stanley at
no
left
logic
tackle,
to that.
Tyler Linderbaum at center. Okay. Torchics,
Wait, Tyler Linderbaum went to where?
Michigan.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Torchics, what NFC team's offensive line that was ranked fourth by Pro Football Focus had stars that went to the following schools: Iowa, Michigan, Duke, North Dakota State, Central Michigan?
It's Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think.
I like it.
final. If
Tampa Bay
Craig,
Buccaneers final.
Oh wait, shit.
Ding.
That's correct.
holy shit.
We're gonna need a new question because Tyler Linderbaum went to Iowa.
Oh fuck, are you kidding me?
I am not.
I just know that was like the two first round draft picks I remember from Duke are that lineman and Graham, whatever, and then
That's it. If
Daniels.
Craig's gonna spit
Dale
out a
Jones.
sports answer,
All
I
right.
gotta final that.
We're getting so fucked over this game. Like,
This game-
unbelievable.
Hey, y'all got a UConn question 2 years before he went to UConn. Andrew went to UConn. Okay, that counts.
To be clear, Andrew still lived in Connecticut during that time, and I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
he should have known that.
Yeah.
I'll make a new doing lines question. Okay. Italian brain rot memes.
Make your family proud.
All right, let's get it going.
What the fuck?
2 points. Which Italian brain rot meme is actually of Indo-Asian origin and is meant to resemble a bidug drum or some other wooden object?
What in the fuck?
What does this mean?
What is this?
Toon Sohor. Final.
Ding.
Why do you act like that's a ridiculous question and then get it? That's Toon Sohor.
bro, what?
Okay, that was kind of crazy.
I don't feel
I'm in
happy
a
to like.
Bucky's parking lot. I'm in a Bucky's parking lot, so I don't know if my mind's ready to get this one right.
Okay.
Okay. 2000s Pixar voice actors. Who voiced Chick Hicks in Cars and Ken in Toy Story 3?
Michael Keaton final.
Ding.
That's correct.
We're gonna get me questions where the answer is Michael Keaton.
Yeah. That's a
Hey,
bizarre
hey.
voice acting role.
For all we know, Toon
Didn't know Chick Hicks.
Sugar is like the most popular Italian brain rot meme to ever exist.
I mean, there were only like 5 mentioned on the Wikipedia, and that was like number 2. So
There's a Wikipedia page for
There's way
this.
too many. Yeah, there's way too many of them. I was expecting like tripping.
Stop naming more, please.
Double.
Please.
Broncos are doubling. Okay, World Cup brackets. I assume the Torchics are not.
No.
Here you go. What team is missing from this World Cup bracket?
That's Belgium, right?
Fuck me.
from 2018. They beat-
Yeah,
I have no clue, but I believe it.
It's Belgium.
yeah, it is.
Final.
Ding.
Can we get you officially denouncing Russia because you decided to put a question where Russia was the location?
I do just want to announce in the silence here that my family did look at me as if I was insane when giving that answer, as predicted.
As they should. Torchix. What team is missing from this World Cup bracket?
Okay, this was recent. Who did Argentina beat in the semis?
I was hoping. I didn't realize we were gonna get like the third place finisher, or else I thought we could make up some ground here.
Okay, let's do. No, fuck. Nothing.
What? Well,
I'm just trying to go by good teams that
so if you do that,
like.
Yeah, I'm seeing if anyone's missing.
This wouldn't be like a sneaky Canada, would it?
Oh, are they good at men's soccer?
I don't know. I don't think so. Should we call somebody? Can we call somebody? Let's throw out an Italy final answer.
Neil, are you for real?
No, it's Croatia,
I don't
right?
fucking
Italy
know.
didn't even qualify for this World Cup.
I don't fucking pay attention to that.
This is the most
Man.
recent World Cup. It happened like
It's Croatia.
Yeah, bro. They had fucking slaves building the fucking arenas, man. I denounce it.
Yeah, Indians.
Yeah, we-
You should have been more.
Yeah, that's why I
denounced.
denounced the World Cup. I didn't watch it.
All right, Croatia. Final answer.
Ding.
That's correct. Okay, so tied up with a lineman question still in hand, but the Torchics have their double. Okay, biopics that aren't just the name of the main character. Torchics double.
Do we think we should double this, guys? How big are we on movies? I'm
Sure.
assuming this is a movies
I think we could do
category.
this.
You know,
Neil, if you want to do it.
you know, Craig is a biopic guy.
Okay, yeah, let's
No,
double.
I hate biopics, but whatever.
Talk
They're
about-
derivative.
We'll double this.
Derivative of someone's actual.
They are derivative. Yeah, well,
Did you hate Oppenheimer, Craig?
I didn't hate it. It was just like it's the best you can do.
All right.
They could have set off a nuke in Japan, and Craig would have been mid-central for
Very
it.
derivative. Been done before. So doubling. Okay, Franco's. In 2005, Joaquin Phoenix portrayed Johnny Cash in a biopic that shares a name
Oh,
with
man.
Cash's lyrics.
I got this.
It's easy.
Doesn't this have to do with like? Did he have a song about like? Is the word black in it? Is like man in black or something? Am I making that up? I don't know.
I only know Ring of Fire.
Ring
so
of Fire, yeah. Fuck. Andrew, you there?
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I have no clue.
I feel like it's King of something, but I can't remember what.
I guess it's probably not Man in Black, because Men in Black is what I'm thinking of, I guess. But I think that is a Johnny Cash song.
5.
Man in Black, final answer.
Walk
This is
the line, right?
Walk the line.
Walk the line final.
Ding.
Needed that. Good shit, Craig.
It's easy. We better get this one.
All right. For 2 points. In 2014, Chadwick Boseman portrayed James
Oh.
Brown in a biopic that shares a name with
Get on up, right?
I think so. I haven't seen
Sure.
it.
Yeah, let's go
Wait,
for
wait.
it. Get on up.
What did you say? Okay, yeah. He finaled it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Ding.
get on up. That's correct.
Let's fucking go.
Don't mess.
Hell
with
yeah,
the
Coop.
funk, man. Let's go.
Let's fucking
I didn't know he
go.
played James
4
Brown.
points are probably our leading scorer. We
There
need
we
to
go.
extend this, man.
Okay, so 3-point game with one question to be determined and 2 categories left. All right, I'm sorry, blank isn't here anymore. This is about countries that changed their name after winning independence. No doubles remain.
That sucks. Craig's gonna know with it.
Yeah, this is brutal.
I generally like the country better before it changed its name. You know? I'm not going to say anyone, like, because it could be the answer, but
Jesus. All right. What Asian country known as Ceylon before was known as Ceylon before gaining independence from the British in 1948?
I got it.
Same. Great tea out of this country.
I'm trying to go off that overtime we had from last week, like really small island countries.
Well, my only thought.
It wouldn't be like, I don't know when they gained their independence, but I was gonna say like Sri Lanka.
I think that's a good guess because like the English obviously had India, and
Yeah,
I was thinking like Myanmar, but like the English weren't really over there.
Well, Burma was Myanmar before
Oh, good point.
Myanmar, so
Go your guess, Austin.
Sri Lanka final.
Ding.
God
Nice.
fucking
Nice.
damn it. We were due for one Austin pull here.
by the way, if the next answer is Burma, I'm gonna lose it.
They would have known that though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't have been any harm.
Neil shouldn't have tempted fate with the T comment because that's what tipped Austin off.
Yeah, as if
I
like
didn't even hear
7
that.
different countries in Asia don't drink tea.
All right, Torchix. What Western African country was known as the Gold Coast in British Togoland before gaining in 1957?
Hell yeah, Craig has to answer an Africa question. Let's go, boys. I got this one.
This all right, West
Benin.
Africa. Let's think.
Benin.
Good guess, Craig.
I'm thinking like notable countries. something
Benin has
like-
gold. Benin was famous for gold. I know that for a fact.
Okay. I had another guess, but
Benin, I'm telling you, Benin, that was like the name of the kingdom.
I mean, are you sure that they were also like?
Yeah,
British?
yeah, it's definitely British. Definitely British.
But that's the name of the current country, you say?
Benin is the current country.
Okay. Rwanda's not on the coast, right?
No, it's not Rwanda.
Okay,
I feel pretty good about it. But
Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with Benin final.
Benin final. Oh man.
I think it's Ghana.
I think it's Ghana too.
All right, Ghana, final answer.
Ding.
Oh man.
That's
sorry,
the alternative. That's the alternative I was gonna throw out there.
Oh, sorry
All
about
right, guys, if
No,
we
all
can
good,
get,
all good.
we got to
All
get
good.
this question and then get our offensive line question, and we can go to overtime again.
I like in my heart of hearts, I knew this game was going to overtime, so I did for sure.
I do like overtimes. I haven't done one like in a year.
Okay, participation trophy all stars. This is an MLB category about one-time all stars on terrible teams. No doubles remain, so no use in explaining it further.
Relievers.
Wandering Broncos. In 2016, what center fielder and career Philly who hit 286 and stole 25 bases that year made the only All-Star game of his career and the only representative from the Phillies team that won just 71 games?
How about Odubel Herrera here, boys?
Oh,
Do you guys
I
remember
forgot
that
he was a
allegation
fucking
that was made
person.
against him?
Can I interest you in Odubel Herrera?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I don't hate that at all.
This is so hard. How do I know this? And how did I know it immediately?
I had a different guess, but it's not this one.
I'm astounded by my genius.
Yeah, go with that.
All right, Odubel Herrera, final answer.
Ding.
Let's
Fucking
go.
wild.
That's a tough question.
That would have been hilarious if
Okay.
it wasn't, but it was. So, okay, again, tentatively tied up with the question in hand. Torchix. In 2017, what first baseman who had previously spent 4 years on the Padres hit 28 home runs and made the only All-Star game of his career as the only All-Star for an A's team that won just 75 games?
Okay.
I only knew the last
Sick.
one. AL East.
We might have to use a phone just to get extra time. I'm trying to run through. I have like, oh, the Padres clue is gonna have to do some heavy lifting here. Y'all have any baseball phone friends?
Do you want to call Steven? I don't know. I can't call anyone because I'm on my like Zoom. My service
Steven's
sucks.
their owner, dog. That's like the last person.
Oh yeah,
to call.
I forgot about that.
Holy
Okay.
fuck!
Forgot about that.
Yo, Cooper, you're just gonna call somebody random, okay? I just need time to think. We're gonna use our phone a friend.
Okay. Okay, call on someone.
Yeah, literally whoever's at the top of your most recent missed calls or whatever the fuck.
Why don't you call
tell
someone
them-
strategic, Neil?
Where's my freaking phone?
If he had someone strategic to call, Craig, he would have offered it up. Damn.
No, you. I'm talking about you.
You,
he doesn't know
you think
any-
anybody else knows fucking baseball if they're on the spectrum?
All right, calling somebody.
My Odubel Herrera poll is looking pretty sick right now.
Yeah, this is a
I
fucking
have
nutty
this
call.
one.
I was gonna say, of course, in a game with two AL East or NL East ball knowers, he gives one of them an NL East fucking player and the other one a fucking athletics player from
I'll call
2017.
you for trivia. It's a phone a friend. You're not supposed to know the answer to the question. You just gotta call.
Tell them you love them. Tell them you love them.
Okay.
All right, you're on speaker now, just to like prove you're on the phone or whatever. I guess.
Okay. You are loved. I hope you're having a great day.
Here a sec.
Okay. Count me down when I need to give an answer.
I'll let you know when he needs to get off. It shouldn't be more than 10 more seconds.
Oh wait, did we not even read him the question?
We're not reading the question.
No, he just started the timer. I need to go into a mind palace right now.
All right, have to hang up.
All right, we got it.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yonder Alonso is my best guess. I don't think it's a Coco Crisp. No, he didn't play first base. Yonder Alonso, Billy Butler, I think later played for the A's, or like I know he was a Royal. Yonder Alonso, fine.
That's fucking wild.
Ding.
Yonder Alonso.
There's like three notable players on that A's team, and I think like Chris Butler was one of them.
Okay.
And I know he plays center field.
I can't believe that was sick.
That's wild.
Cooper, who'd you call?
You're asking about Yonder Alonso and then a Philadelphia Philly to somebody who fucking follows the Braves.
Why?
Austin had Yonder Alonso.
This, my God,
It's
unreal. It's amazing
Unreal.
how this game is remarkably biased against both teams.
Yeah, because you fucked it up.
I'm still pissed over that NHL question. It's absurd.
Hey, that was a fair question, Austin. Okay,
My
I
ass.
cannot believe you don't know Blake Cano. How many career points does he have?
He had a lot
Probably
of
like
200,
200.
but he never had more than like 40 in a season.
I don't know
a
what that
career
means.
plus minus of minus 96. That's fucking absurd. I don't get vocal very often, but that's fucked up.
Oh man, you've wronged Austin today.
Oh my God.
I still love you, Qualls, but that's fucking awful.
You know it's bad because Austin's usually so like has such an even keeled temperament, and here he is yelling at me like he's Neil.
I don't think this is yelling, but I am very disappointed.
All right, friends, I have to go order my blackened grouper. Thank you so much. See you guys later. My mom is right here. She's wondering why I said tum 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 sahur in the middle of the dinner table. So See you,
It's
friends.
8:30 dinner. He hasn't even ordered yet.
That's
Yeah, I mean Hilton Head.
What are you
To
in
be honest
Italy?
with you, no, I'm in Hilton Head, and these restaurants are packed, and we're right on the water, and it's great. But
Bro just
late
started.
dinner.
All right, you
Bro
have
just
fun,
started
buddy.
in-
We got it. We got it
See
from
you
here.
guys.
Good game.
Shout out Chung 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 Sahor. See you guys.
All right. Austin, it's just us, which is, for all intents and purposes, what it was before.
Hey, his 2 points have you in tying range.
God, I know Andrew's gonna like rewatch this, so I probably shouldn't say this.
Actually, Andrew also gave you Monty Mole, which you didn't need, but
Yeah, he did. He did, though. I had Charge and Chuck, though, and I didn't get to use him. So honestly, it's kind of a loss for me.
you didn't get to aura horn there with the charge and chuck.
Why, I just don't understand. Why does he have to be like, all right, guys, I'm ordering my blackened grouper now? Like, I don't like.
Beyond that, why
Specify the
did
blackened grouper.
also why did he start endorsing the resort or wherever the fuck he was too?
Yeah.
Like just at the act.
Because sometimes he likes to hear himself talk. I think.
Guys, Ace Bailey is gonna go to Washington and he is gonna ruin his career.
I think
Well,
he's already in his career.
Yeah, well, that's true. But like Washington's like a nail in the coffin, you know, like there's nothing positive coming out of that.
Second. Laptop's being slow. Just kidding. Any news of who went 2 or 3 or whatever we're at now?
Yeah, it's Flag, Harper, 3 was Edgecombe, and then 4 Hornets got Knuckle.
I can't believe he's like a top
I-
5. Like that's
The
crazy.
thing, I think it's like measurables because like 6'5" for a guard his size, and like he just moves really slowly. It feels
Yeah.
like. He also isn't a great shooter, so I don't really get it.
Neither's Blake Como.
Blake Como?
Yeah, that's the fucked up
Oh.
NHL question.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking up his stats now. Just to piss me off even more.
What was his highest point total like in a season?
Oh, okay. Let me enlighten you. We're looking at 46 in 2010. Like this dude's a fucking
46 is a
plug.
lot.
Bro's probably like a second line fucking center.
Like a
Second
third line
is
winger.
very generous. This is a scratched fourth line center. Or winger. No, he was a winger. This is brutal.
Qualls, how we looking on this question?
Sorry. Just give me one more
Well,
minute.
it's 20 minutes for this question and then a full overtime because the overtime is happening. If I have to cheat the overtime happening, that's just shit.
After Blake Como.
Okay, hold on.
We were fucking hoed, and that's the end of that.
Steven Botchner's mom is my suggested friend on Facebook.
Okay, put the slideshow back up now.
That'll boost team morale.
All right, here we go. Sorry, Cooper. I know it's well past your bedtime. Reggie's entering the. Why did I?
Why? He's like 20 minutes early. Wait, he's not even playing until 10
All
or
right.
9.
Okay, for the Wandering Broncos, what AFC team's offensive line that was ranked first by Pro Football Focus? I meant to change that. I had starters that went to the following schools: Utah, Oklahoma, Washington, Wisconsin, Whitewater, and Notre Dame. That's from left to right on the line.
Okay, I think I can. I bet I can. Wait,
Call Ashley.
well, the Chiefs have Creed Humphrey, but that's
Is
not.
this the Broncos?
He's not a guard. Could it be?
Is that Quinn Miners?
Dude, I don't know who the hell that is.
Yo, what the fuck is that
think-
name?
Quinn Miners, he's the guard on the Broncos. This might be them. I don't know.
Wisconsin Whitewater.
I think he did.
Okay, fucking guess the Broncos then.
Utah, don't know. Oklahoma, couldn't tell you. But Wisconsin Whitewater is going to send us to overtime. This is the Broncos final.
Ding.
Let's go!
I'm
They
pissed.
fucking guessed the Broncos for the first question.
Oh my
And
god.
he gave him the fucking Broncos. I'm mind boggled by the hosting
I-
I have no
here.
reason to think he would do it again. And also,
Why? Why, Qualls? Why? Because you're
on
dumb?
principle. Like on principle, I know
To be fair,
reason.
Neil, I guessed the Broncos, not Austin. But I incepted Qualls. I seeded the idea in his brain.
I needed to pick a good team. I couldn't just pick like a shitty one because no one would. All right.
All right. Well, I was supposed to guess the Chiefs.
There's 30. There were 28 options after that, and you're telling me the one you came up with, that was the only one you could choose.
Well, Neil, to be fair, if they were in the Falcons division, you'd be mad because of the baseball question. So we have to
Yeah.
rule all the NFC South.
Yeah, but very honestly, I almost expect him to give a Falcons question at that point because he had already given the Phillies question.
Oh my god.
Not many Wisconsin Whitewater folks, so
Oh my God, what a pull! Oh, wait, how are we even mad about the Broncos? That doesn't even make sense.
I'm mad that he gave a team that you guys had just guessed when he could have given literally any other team.
Oh my god.
I'm also already mad about the Phillies question, but that's all right.
you can be mad at the NHL question too. You can join me.
I am mad for you on the NHL
Thank you. I
question.
appreciate
That's a
that.
nonsense niche question. He typed in players
Well,
that played for many teams.
Neil, you're gonna be even more mad when this next question is top 25 NHL point scorers of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just leave the call at that point.
I just
I think I could get a few.
I just did the Sporkle on that like yesterday, so I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Top 25 NHL players who played for a lot of teams.
Blake Como.
And okay, we should be good. Let's hope I don't fuck up
I
overtime.
hope I can contribute here.
Okay, we have the top 25 NFL rushers of all time, rushing yards. So
Neil's gonna cook us.
Broncos will go first. I will make the mouth noises with my mouth instead of the pre-recorded ones because it's too much. Both teams don't go until I tell you, and you get 15 seconds. Broncos start.
Emmett Smith. Final answer.
Ding. Let me just double check, and that is indeed number one. And I will double click a very helpful.
Emmett.
It only does one word, so.
So
Neil, I can't really help you on this. You got this.
Okay, Cortex.
Great.
Go now.
I mean, like, you
Well-
know the more than I do, probably, right?
Walter Payton final.
Ding. That's correct. I believe that's number two, and it
I'm
is
gonna turn the light on.
Jackson State.
I will take my laptop with me. Ugh.
Wandering Broncos. Go.
How do you feel about Barry Sanders?
I was good. That was going to be my guess next. Barry
Okay,
Sanders.
that is our final answer.
Okay, Barry Sanders is number four. Ding. Just a moment. Well, my slow ass I need a new laptop. Okay, Torchix, your turn. Go.
Adrian Peterson final.
Adrian Pearson, I believe, is on there. Ding. He is number five.
Oh, I got one, I think.
I got a couple in the chamber.
Okay.
All right, just give me a second. Okay, so that's 2 rounds. Broncos go.
Austin, you can go ahead. What do you have?
LT,
Yep, good one.
Ladainian Tomlinson final.
Ding. That is correct. Danny Tomlinson is number 7. I'm just going to leave it as Ladanian because we don't know another one. Torchix, go.
We'll go Curtis Martin final.
Curtis Martin.
Look at that random dude who was on the Jets in 2000.
Yep.
What do you mean? He was on the Jets and then he went to the Washington football team at some point, I think.
All right, all square after
Washington are.
Broncos go.
All right, Austin, what do you got?
Frank Gore.
Ah, yeah, that's the one. That's the only one I had.
Final.
Frank Gore is correct. He's number 3.
Well, I have another idea though.
I've got a good amount in the chamber here.
Excellent.
Is it ours?
Yeah.
Jim Brown. Final.
Okay, let's see. Jim Brown is 11. Okay, Broncos go.
Austin.
Eric Dickerson.
He was actually my first thought when this prompt came up, and then I forgot.
Dickerson, I hardly know her.
Final.
Ding. Dickerson is correct. He is number 9. So this is round 5. So Torchics must get it in one moment. Torchics, go.
Marshall Falk, final.
I believe that is Ding. Marshall Falk is number 12.
He's like dribbling a basketball.
Hmm?
Does no one else hear the loud like bang?
I hear that.
It might be me throwing this fucking from hand to hand. Sorry.
No, it's not.
Oh. Is this my fucking air conditioner? I can.
It's not a big deal.
One Ring Broncos, round 6, go.
Tony Dorsett. Final.
Tony Dorsett.
I wasn't coming up with that.
Tony Dorsett is correct.
I'm very confident on one, so maybe it'll come up at some point. But I'm willing to ride the Austin train as long as I can.
Torchics, go.
Jerome Bettis, final.
Jerome Bettis is correct. He is number 8. So in order, I knew this one would take a minute, but I didn't think we'd get first 12 before anything else. Okay. Round 7, Broncos, go.
Marcus Allen. I think.
That should be pretty good.
Yeah, it's got to be up there. Marcus Allen, final.
Marcus Allen is correct. He's 14. Broncos or Torchics, go.
Colts legend Edgerrin James.
Oh, that was the one I had.
Oh shit, that was my next one too.
Now I'm officially useless.
Oh fuck. I think I can squeeze a couple more.
Edgerrin James is good.
I can come up with something.
We're in round 8. Broncos, go.
How do you feel about OJ?
Yeah, because it was after he retired that stuff happened.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. OJ Simpson, final.
Ding. OJ Simpson is
Let's
correct.
go.
He's 22.
Damn, that was like the only one I had in my back pocket.
22.
Torchics, go.
I'm pretty sure Derrick Henry's on this list.
Awesome. I think I have one.
All right.
We'll go Derrick Henry final.
Derrick Henry is correct. He is 19. Okay, Broncos, go.
What about Jim Brown?
Jim. I'm not. I feel like he didn't play for that long, did he?
Oh, we're out of time. So Jim Brown it is.
Jim
I
Brown.
already guessed that.
Jim Brown was on the
Oh,
list.
he's
Oh
11.
no! That's a tough way to lose.
Okay,
Oh
for
my
the win.
fucking god! I had like 3 more too.
Torchics,
I'm pretty sure LaShawn McCoy by the end of his career was on this because he just played for so long. So we'll go LaShawn Shady McCoy final.
Sorry, Austin.
LaShawn McCoy is
tough.
correct.
That's all right.
The Tropical Torchics with a rather improbable, I'd say, 2-0 start.
Yo, Warwick Dunn call out is crazy.
Warwick Dunn was my next guess, actually.
I
Who said
had no
it was
idea.
Jackson.
improbable? Leaf?
Well, it's just
Uh,
Leaf's
given the
algorithm?
Well, Qualls had us ranked as the second worst team in in the league. So
I was thinking more the way the first game started to win that game by 3 and then to win in overtime here. I mean, pretty.
I mean, the Broncos are a very good team, except for when they get questions about Blake Como.
Blake
and-
fucking Como. Now I'm officially pissed
We're
off.
0-2 basically solely because Qualls has given us 2 just impossible niche questions. Well, that's Austin. And at least we can cover ourselves by the fact that the other team in our division won last week is gonna win easily because my brother's team sucks. So this game didn't really matter. We're not gonna make a championship no matter what. So
Yeah, you hate to go out like this, but
Wait, you said isn't Qualls on? Is Qualls not on?
It is. No.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for playing. I need to go study volcanoes.
GG's. Good games.
Here, guys. Good game.
Sorry, Austin.
you're a good